continuing the mini series that we've been doing on helping our children develop gratitude from ChristianityCove.com. We cheat sheets for parents. That's the special section that this teaching has come from. Today, we're going to conclude by talking about continuing to develop your own attitude of gratitude. Because generally, your kids learn most not by hearing what you say, but by watching what you do. A lot of the most important lessons in life are caught more than they are taught. If you are grateful to God as your children's parents for all your blessings, and you express that gratefulness, then they will be grateful for many of theirs. Post the words top 10 on the ceiling above your head, or the ceiling above your bed, or the first wall that you see upon waking up. Seeing those words top 10 will remind you to thank God for the 10 things for which you are most grateful. Watch what happens after about a week of doing that. Instead of getting out of bed worried about paying that huge bill or your kids being late for school, you will start to have spirit-lifting encounters that can last throughout the morning, maybe even longer. You'll find even more to be thankful about once you get focused on thanking. Most importantly, you may find God dropping more blessings into your life. If you're made in God's image, it's probable that He's a bit like us. He enjoys being thanked. In fact, there are literally dozens or more verses in the Bible, in the book of Psalms, in the New Testament letters to the churches, about giving thanks, not only being thankful, but expressing thanks. We talked earlier about the lepers that Jesus healed, 10 of them, but only one came back. And Jesus said, "Where are the other 9? Didn't I heal 10? So it's not just being thankful, but expressing that gratitude. We mentioned 1 Thessalonians 5:18, which says, "In everything give thanks, for this is the will of God in Christ Jesus concerning you." So maybe God enjoys being thanked. It looks like it anyway. I think of Philippians chapter 4, verse 6 that says, don't be anxious about anything, but in everything by prayer and supplication with thanksgiving, let your requests be made known unto God. So God enjoys being thanked, and maybe He even enjoys doing more for us in order to be thanked more. One mother raised during the Great Depression describes what happens when gratitude is forgotten. She said, "I wanted my kids to not have the suffering that I did when I was growing up. I was almost happy if they took certain things for granted, like really nice clothing or private schools. But now that they're adults, I've noticed a sense of entitlement in them. It's as if something is terribly wrong if they have to work 2 jobs to make ends meet, or if they can't afford the latest gadgets. They brood a lot about what they don't have and forget to thank God for what they do have." Parents can be a great example to their kids in this. And if we verbalize and express our gratitude to God, to our spouse, to our kids, to our friends, if we are constantly creating a culture of gratitude in our home, kids are going to pick that up, and kids are going to start practicing it as well.